These two right here, the Jack Daniel's 10-year and the Old Forester 1924, were some of the most anticipated 10-year aged whiskeys to be released the last couple of years. But they were some of the most disappointing, maybe not due to the taste or the experience, but due to the high retail price, and the availability was actually really hard to find. But this year, it seems like the reviews have turned. They're both getting fantastic reviews and both are actually universally loved. So I'm actually going to answer two questions for you today. First, which one is the better whiskey? If you only had to buy one because they're really expensive, which one is the one you should buy? And second, maybe more importantly, are they worth the money? Are they worth their high retail prices or even their secondary prices? So I'll let you know right now.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Whispering. My name is David. The Jack Daniel's 10-year first released in 2021 to a lot of fanfare, especially considering that it was the first age-stated Jack Daniel's to be released in decades. And a lot of people really enjoy the taste of this whiskey. But they had a lot of problems with the price and availability. Coming in at a retail price of $80, if you are lucky to even find it for that, people are like, what? The Eagle Rare 10-year is what, $40, $45, and Russell's Reserve 10-year is also coming in at that price. Now, this is a little bit higher proof at $97, but to justify double the price, a lot of people didn't like it. But of course, it didn't really matter. Batch 1 sold out, batch 2, batch 3, even batch 5 to this day sells out very quickly. And of course, talking about the price, onto the Old Forester 1924. This was released in 2024 to the Whiskey Row series, and people were hoping that it would come out more often, just like the other Whiskey Row series, and that it would be priced reasonably, just like the other ones, around $40 to $60. But then Old Forester surprised us and said, bam, this is at a retail price of $130. We're like, oh my God. Not only is it not double the price of an Eagle Rare, it's triple the price of an Eagle Rare 10-year. And we're like, oh my God, there's no way it could be that good. And again, the proof is not that much higher. It's at 100 proof or 10 points higher than the Eagle Rare 10 or the Russell's Reserve 10-year. And people, when they had a taste of it, most people liked it, but were disappointed considering the high retail price and the fact that it was really hard to find. Fast forward to 2026, well, the third batch or the 2026 batch has been getting some great reviews. A lot of people now say that it might be worth that high retail price of $130. Now, I wasn't looking for one until I saw those reviews and you know what? I absolutely need to do one. And of course, the Jack 10, this one, the batch 5, has also been getting some good reviews. A lot of people say, and not a lot, some people are saying it's better than even the Jack 12 or the 14 this year, which I have a hard time believing, but hey, let's find out for myself. Well, I can't answer any of those questions just by talking. So no more, let's get drinking. Opening ceremony. Nice. All right, these have been opening up for about 10 minutes, so they should be ready to go. First, I'm gonna start with the Jack Daniel's aged 10 years, batch number 5. A lot of people are saying this is the best batch of the Jack 10 so far. I really hope so because I really enjoyed every other batch that I had of Jack 10. But I never thought they were ever better than the 10, especially the 14, but hopefully this will surprise me. First, the nose. Well, the nose didn't surprise me. It is banana pudding all day. Just prototypical Jack Daniel's nose, which isn't so bad. But hopefully the palate will surprise me and let me know that it's one of the best batches around. Cheers, guys. Right off the bat, I will say this is probably the best Jack Daniel's 10-year batch of the first 5. I could see why people say this. The oak, the darkness is there. If I had this blind, I would definitely think it was a Jack 12-year. This is dark, it's thick, it's viscous, and it doesn't taste like the 97 proof. It tastes a lot closer to 107, 110. This is really good. Ooh, now I can see why people say this is great. Wow. Well, let's get some notes on the second and third pours or sips. The cool part of this one is the fact that it's not so banana forward. The Jack Daniels, I don't remember batch number 1 as much just because I had it so long ago. But considering 3 and 4, they were very banana forward. They were like just a little bit amped up version of the Jack Daniels number 7. But this one has a lot more caramel, a lot more brown sugar, again, a lot more oak, and the banana is there, but it's more of a complementary piece. It's almost like as if the banana is more surrounding and just letting the others do the work. And so I get a lot more sweetness, a lot more oakiness, a lot more spice, and just a lot more goodness. This is great. Now, where you can tell that it's 97 proof is in the finish. It does fall off a little bit in terms of just, it's a little bit more oaky and you get a slight sweetness a little bit, but it does go down really fast. It does disappear pretty quickly. But considering it's aged at 10 years and 97 proof, still a really nice pour. Did it surprise me? Yes. Wow, but can it beat the 1924? Well, let's find out right now. And speaking of enjoyable stuff, if you're enjoying this video, please push that like and subscribe button. It really does help me out. It really makes me feel great when those numbers go up. Because let's be honest, I'm a human. Seeing those numbers go up really makes me feel like I did a great job. And of course, my Patreon YouTube members, you guys are the best and make every one of these videos possible. Thank you. All right, now on to the Old Forester. I'm really excited for this just because a lot of people are saying that this is the best batch of the 3 that came out so far. And I really hope so because the first 2 were good. But again, considering the price point, was slightly disappointing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they both are Brown-Forman producers. So both have a little bit of tendency to be banana forward. Well, let's see if this follows suit. First, the nose. The nose does not follow suit. It's more of a peach cobbler pie. You get that deep baked peach sweetness on every sniff, which is nice. But hopefully the palate will also be some type of sweet fruit. Cheers, guys. Wow, this is different than the first 2 batches. The best part about the 1924, same thing as this. The banana isn't there at all. It's very different than the 1920 or even the 1910. You don't get the prototypical Old Forester feel, which again, I like Old Forester, but in these aged ones, I do want more darkness, more oak, more of that just bitter sweet oak that I absolutely love. And you know what? This does deliver. I keep on trying to find the notes here. It is sweet. You get that prototypical caramel brown sugar, but there is a fruit. But I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. It feels like an apricot peach type of fruit, but it's not as sweet or as tangy. It's a little bit more, I can't really pinpoint, like a really well done, like a golden kiwi, right? Those gold kiwis that's really sweet, that has almost no sourness or no citriness. Those type of notes. I enjoy it. I like it. I mean, both I really enjoy. The batch 1s, batch 2s, again, this one all the way to batch 4. I have enjoyed every single one of those batches. Now, were they worth the money? That's a whole different story. And this one, same thing. I enjoy it. I like it. Well, is it worth 130 bucks? Well, I'll let you know in a couple of seconds after I go back to back, compare these 2 and let you know which one you should buy. All right, that was enjoyable. 10 minutes of going back and forth to let you guys know which one is the better whiskey. So let's get straight to it. Which one is the one you should buy? If both were sitting on the shelf at MSRP, forget the MSRP, it's just both pours right there in front of you. Which one is the one you should drink? It's going to be Jack Daniel's 10-year batch 5. Even though the proof is 3 points lower, the flavor level is about 20% more. You get a lot more oak, a lot more sweetness, a lot more finish. Even the finish is longer on this one compared to 1924, which was very surprising. This is the best batch of Jack Daniel's 10 that I remember. And hands down, it's much better than the Old Forester 1924. Now on to the second question. Are these worth the money? So first, the Jack Daniel's 10-year is absolutely worth your money. I don't even want to give it a surprise. This is absolutely delicious. I know it's kind of expensive for a 10-year whiskey. I already mentioned the Eagle Rare 10 and there's Russell's Reserve 10-year, and there's other 10-years that's probably in the $50, $60 range. But this one at $80 is absolutely worth every cent. Now, what's the most you should pay for this? I would say 80 bucks, 80, 90 bucks if you have to overpay a little bit. 100 is a little pushing it, but if you never had a Jack 10-year batch, and this might be your first, I would say this is a really good first batch to try. So if you have no choice, $100 is the cheapest you can find, then yeah. But if you had other batches before, I would just say wait till you can find it at around the $80 price point. Now on to this, the Old Forester 1924. Is this worth $130? No, it is not. I would venture to guess that the Old Forester single barrel, the 100 proof, which is the same proof as this, a lot of those can give you about 80, 90% of the experience at less than half the cost. I know they're like 50, 60 bucks in a lot of areas. And they've been, producing a lot more of those lately. And so I would just rather take a chance and just buy 2 of those than buy one of this. It's a great bourbon. It's a very enjoyable bourbon. I like it. Will I finish this bottle? Yes. Will I enjoy every sip of it? Yes. Would I pay another 130 bucks for it? No. I really don't know where all those great reviews are coming from saying that this is worth 130 bucks or more. It's good, but if it was 80 bucks and 70 bucks just like this, then yes, I would say it's worth it. But 130, don't do it. If you have tried these, leave in the comments. Which one did you prefer? Or did you think they were worth the money? And if you haven't tried them, let me know which one you like to find more. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys next time.